Hello there guys and gals, the Welsh Hunter here, back with yet another 100% achievement guide, and this time we are getting all 100% achievements in Great God Grove. This was developed by Limbo Lane, published by Fellow Traveller, and is available for £16.74/$19.99, but it is on Xbox Game Pass as well. Now there are 22 missable achievements in this game that we are going to be grabbing, so yeah. Keep an eye out. No collectibles, but mainly just a lot of collectibles that we need to sift through. Achievements that we have to sift through. So first things first, we're going to go into the settings. We're going to turn easy battles on. There's not many in the game, but it basically means you're invincible. Pretty much. So there's nothing wrong with a bit of invincibility now and again. Okay, so this type of game, we can basically manipulate words as we press to start the new game. Basically, we will have this... Megapon, it's called. Basically, it's a megaphone. And you can take words from people and then use it to manipulate other words and, you know, basically get through the game that way. So for the first part then, we don't talk, but whenever we get a question, we can nod or shake the camera, as you can see there, to answer yes or no. Honestly, a lot of the answers don't particularly matter apart from just a few. So I'll obviously be telling you and letting you know when it is actually needed. But the first part then, so yeah, you can literally just say yes or no to anything at this point. Usually, a lot of the time, if you just say yes, they just get on with the dialogue a little bit quicker and don't really tell you anything else. That's if you want to. Completely up to you. But for now, just keep holding and spamming the A button to just get through the dialogue. Wow, that's a great letter. I'm sure that was really interesting. Okay, so this is... Now we got the Megapon. Basically, if you hold in the left trigger, as you can see there, you can basically... Well, this is what we'll be doing for the majority of the game then. You'll hold it, and it will get sucked up into the Megapon, and it'll be in your inventory, of which you can only hold 5 things at a time. If you want to get rid of something or shoot something out at someone, you've got to hold the right trigger and aim it at them with the right stick. Otherwise, it's pretty much as easy as that, in all fairness. Just say yes, shake the camera, say yes, let's get out of here. So here we are then, on the land of wherever the hell we are, the Grove Cove. So you can actually just, again, we don't need the anchors, so you can go ahead as we unlock our first achievement there. You can just press the whole right trigger, press and hold the right trigger to just get rid of all the anchors. Again, we can only hold up to 5 things. So you can also sprint with the X button if you would like. Hold X to run. I'll try not to do it all the way in case it does go a little bit too fast. But as we head down there, again, just spam through the dialogue. We're also going to be getting our first missable achievement. You see this little rabbit right here? Press the A button next to the rabbit. It's demonic in nature. But yeah, we'll get an achievement for it. So there we go. Right, so first things first then. We're going to head over to the right-hand side. And we're going to press the left trigger on the pile of letters in order to get them off Bugworth. And we're going to be doing a little bit of back and forth. Again, really this is sort of the prologue of how the game works then. So, suck up the love letter. Again, left trigger. And now, instead of delivering it himself, because she's only just to the left, he's going to want us to deliver it. So, we'll head down. So, down and left. And you're going to see Jacqueline, this Jacqueline Lumber, on the bridge. There she is. So, what you need to do then is aim it with the right stick, like I said. And then hold the right trigger. until it is shot at her, and then she'll go, oh, okay, okay. Now this is where we can start, like I said, manipulating words, as it were. We can suck up some specific words. The first one we're going to do, we're not actually going to do it with Lumberjackaline right here. We're going to be going back to Bugface, or whatever his name is. So head back up and to the right. And when the words come up, when the phrase comes up, I got a big old crush on you, that is what we can do to, that's when we can suck it up. So there we go, I got a big old crush on you. So again, hold the left trigger. And now we have that phrase that we can go back, and we can go to Lumberjackaline and shoot the words at her using the right trigger. So that's what we're going to do. Head down and to the left. Now, if you want to go up and down in your inventory, you can literally just press up and down on the D-pad if you want to choose specific and different words. But I got a big old crush on you, and then she'll be like, oh my god, oh yeah. So once that is done, we can then head to the left, and you see these little blue broskies. These are called the Busy Boys. And you'll be seeing a lot of these throughout the game. So, first things first, we go to speak to Vib, who is here by the net. Kapochin, that is the sort of main antagonist. Apart from the other main antagonist of the game. That's the one who wants to keep fighting us. But anyway, what we're going to do after this part then, we're going to speak to Vib. And then basically, we are going to get the, it's Megapon. So we're going to suck up the phrase, it's Megapon. And then once we've done that, we can then head over to the left and speak to Kapochin. Capochin, cap your chin. Someone's chin. So, a lot of the time as well, you don't actually have to speak to these people first. You can actually just shoot them with the phrase and it'll get straight into it. So, all this stuff right here, you don't actually have to speak. Again, you can literally just hit them with Megapon. So again, hit them with the Megapon with the right trigger, and then we'll be able to go inside and see the Inspector. So, after reading this love letter, Inspector's going to come up with a phrase, God and human, we can solve this mystery together. That's what we're going to suck up in just a second. So it's going to be coming up right about now. There it is. So, suck up God and human, we can solve this mystery together. Now, next part, to get the next achievement, when we are asked about being a deputy for the Inspector, don't nod. Just shoot back with God and human. So press the right trigger to shoot the God and human. We can solve this mystery together. There we go. So once we've done that, then we can now grab the phase, lay off, and take a snack break. That's an order. So make sure to suck up this one, lay off, and take a snack break. That's an order, the order of the 6. And then we'll just automatically leave the van once this is done. So, yeah, you can just press the A button there. We don't have to suck that one up. We'll get the Inspector achievement for Met da God of Leadership. Okay, now we are going to get a specific achievement. But there's a very specific way that you have to do this. So, first of all, we're going to go up onto the bridge. So, up. You can see Broski here with the big beach ball in his mouth. Hit him with lay off and take a snack break. And then what he's going to do, Al, he's actually going to, Al, shaboing boing time? Okay. Everybody loves a snack and a shaboing boing. So he's actually going to go off to the right. Now, do not go and hit him with the ball in his mouth straight away. What we're going to do is go up and meet the next god. The crying lady. Basically, if you go to the right, basically at the beginning, and hit Al with the big beach ball in his mouth, the achievement won't unlock. So what we need to do first then is go up, press the left trigger to get rid of the wood, go inside, and just meet the next god. So we will, of course, get the achievement there for meeting Miss Mitternacht, the eldest god, the crying god, as it were. And now we can go back and get the achievement with Al. I don't know what triggers it. I don't know if it's the rain that triggers this next achievement, but basically, if you do it too soon, it doesn't work. So again, after all of this goes down, we can now head down off the bridge, head to the right, and then head straight up. And again, you're going to see him there with a beach ball in his mouth. So press the A button to speak to him. Now he can, I think it is the rain that basically gets this achievement going. So once he said, I need something cool like Z or 9, then we can suck up the beach ball and then shoot it straight back at him. And that is what will unlock the Shaboing Boings achievement. The Irresponsible Babysitter achievement, sorry. We've already got Shaboing Boing. So, yeah, if you do that too soon without the rain going down, yeah, the achievement won't unlock and you just have to start the game again, unfortunately. Okay, so now we're going to head back to the left and then back up. And then on the right-hand side is the historian person. Who is it? What's your goddamn name? Serena. So all you got to do then for this part then is just press the left trigger to keep her dry. And you just have to do this a few times while speaking to her to get the historian achievement. So after that one is done, we're going to speak to Marsha with the umbrella. And basically, we're going to get the phrase, "Don't worry, Missy, Inspector will save the day." So once that comes up, make sure to grab that. Again, with the left trigger. "Don't worry, Missy, Inspector will save the day." So grab that and then head back up to Miss Mitternacht. So what we're going to do when we're in here, we are going to shoot her with that same phrase, "Don't worry, Missy." Basically, she's not going to like it, but she will give us the next phrase that we can take. So, which is this one here. "I miss my eloquent king." So if this doesn't appear straight away, just go ahead and shoot her with "Don't worry, Missy, Inspector will save the day." Again, she'll still be fuming, but again, if it didn't come up, now we can choose, suck up this phrase. I miss what my eloquent king has to say. And then basically, she's going to ask us, do we need something? And we'll shake our head no to leave the room. Right, now we need to grab some random pieces of wood. The first one is going to be at the top. Well, there it is. You've just seen it pop up there at the top. So just suck that one up. If you do miss it, it'll just keep reappearing at the top anyway. So there's also one to the left, which I did miss because I'm going to the one on the right. So, yep. Now there's going to be the other one on the left. So there it is again. So if you do end up missing it, either wait at the top, wait at the bottom. It doesn't really matter. Because they will all reappear anyway. Once you have grabbed all 3 planks, then we can head back up and to the left where Jacqueline, the lumberer, is waiting. So shoot all 3 planks at her and then she will make le bridge. Okay, so let's go ahead, cross the bridge, and we're going to head down for our next missable achievement. And all we have to do is watch one of these TVs. Now, these are basically, there's about 4 throughout the game, Busy Boys TVs, and you don't actually have to sit and watch it. What we can do is press the A button to play, press the left stick to fast forward all the way to the end, and that will get us our next missable achievement here. So once this is done, we can then press the B button to back out. And ta-da! Like magic, the achievement unlocks. The Rift Anew. The Rift Anew. The Rift Anew. Anyway, once that is done, head up slightly. You can see this lady right here. Shoot her with I miss what my eloquent king has to say. So once that is done, razzmatazz. Yeah, so as the conversation goes on, grab with the power of communication, I can bring the gods together. So grab this phrase right here with the power of communication. And then we're going to head back to the right and then up to return to Miss Mitternacht, the god. And then once we have... Nope, get up, up, up. There we go. There we go. Right, once we have returned, we're going to shoot her with that same phrase. With the power of communication. I can bring the gods together. It's a very poignant moment. Make sure to nod yes at this question. So we cheered her up, hip hip hooray, we are the best at what we do today. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to quit. We're going to get 2 achievements where we don't have to basically start it all over again. So what we're going to do, there are 2 achievements, like I said, linked to the next decision that we'll make. So we're going to quit out. So we're going to quit the game, And then we're going to press the Xbox, the home button, sorry, and completely quit out of Great God Grove. Then we'll just load ourselves back in. So load yourself back in and then continue as always. So now your save should be uploaded to the cloud. Again, if you're doing this on Xbox. So head to the right and then all the way up. You can see that the inspector's van has moved to right here. Now, once we get inside, what we are going to do, basically, we're going to go through the dialogue. And then once we are asked if we want to continue being a deputy, we are going to shake our head and say yes. So continue through the dialogue until it asks us, do we want to continue being a deputy? So again, right here, shake your head yes, and once it's started, once the achievement unlocks, don't continue the dialogue any further. We're going to go down to Great God Grove again, so hit the home button, go down to Great God Grove, go to Manage Game and Add-ons, hit the, so go down to Save Data, then your gamer tag, and delete from console. Make sure to delete from console only, not delete everywhere. So once you have deleted from console, again, we'll press the B button, go back, head back into it, and then we can continue. And we should be at the same place where we saved the game, just before we went into Inspector's van. So this time what we're going to say is no. So shake your head no, and that will get you the other achievement there, Skeptical of Authority. So that should have got you the 2 achievements for being a deputy and not being a deputy, even though it doesn't matter what you choose because we're being the deputy anyway. So fantastic. Worked out well, huh? Okay, so now we are basically, well, we're into chapter 2 now. Again, it's 5 chapters. It's you know, there's short enough chapters. So what we're going to do, we'll just get rid of that phrase. We don't need it anymore. And because we've got no phrases, we can get through. So, yeah, get out of here, man. So first things first, speak to Capochin right here. Or cap your chin, or chin your cap, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to grab the phrase, I thought this place had a barbecue. Where's the smoked hog? This one right here. So suck this one up, grab this. I thought this place had barbecue. And then what we're going to do then is just up and on the left is, we'll see a pig just by the bush. So we're going to shoot this at the pig. There it is. So shoot that phrase at the pig. I thought this place had barbecue. And that'll get you the ... achievement. For being just ham. Turned into ham. Yeah. Oh, no, it turned back. Don't eat the pig. Sniff, sneh. Sniff, sneh. I can speak pig now. Sniff, sneh. Right. Up, and you can see this dog. Talk to him. And grab the phrase Ralph. Ralph. Rogf. That one. Yeah, Rogf. Okay, so now we are going to go a little bit further left to find Paulina, just outside of the school. Here she is, Paulina. We're going to talk to her, and we're going to grab the phrase, won't somebody smash the school door with the heaviest thing they've got? So it'll be popping up in just a second. There it is, won't somebody smash the door? So grab this phrase right here. Next up, we're going to find, we're going to the right now. We're going to find Saul. Saul? Better call Saul? Why have I never better call Saul? It's just Saul, isn't it? Saul, yeah. I'm just going to call it Saul. So she is up, basically blocking the way here. Or he, she, he. We're going to shoot him with the phrase Ralph. Rugf. And that'll basically make him move. So head down slightly now. I'm going to head a little bit down. We need to go down by the pig. There's a girl standing there named Goody. This is Goody. And what we need to do is grab the phrase, like, for example, what if they had edible lipstick? This one. Like, for example, what if they had edible lipstick? There we go. And then once that is done, again, you don't actually have to, as soon as you grab the phrase you want, you can just walk away. That's fine. So continue up the path, go right here, and this is the bakery, and we'll be coming in and out of here a few times. Once we get inside of Le Bakerie, we are going to shoot the baker with, won't somebody smash the school door with the heaviest thing they've got? Phrase. So once the baker mentions Goody's name here, we can then shoot him with the phrase, like, for example, what if they had edible lipstick? Nice nose, bro. To be fair, that is one fine-looking edible lipstick cake thing. So grab it anyway. We're going to suck up the edible lipstick. And then we're going to go to the right where we're going to find the next Busy Boys TV and the rabbit as well. So make sure to interact with the TV. Fast forward it. Press the B button to back out. And then interact with the rabbit to the right of that to get 2 achievements. The God Awards and him again. So once we have exited the bakery, we're going to head to the right to find Razmataz. No, that's a pig. We're going to take the insult for Capochin. This one. Hey, vaquerito, go tell that tamburo Capochin to get the move on. So as soon as the conversation goes in, this one. Hey, vaquerito, go tell that tamburo. So give that a little suck up. And there we go. So after this, we're going to basically make them argue and get annoyed for an achievement, of course. That's the only reason that you'd piss people off, huh? All for achievements, the things we do. So go to the left and down, back into the sort of main starting area to find Goody. There she is. And we're going to shoot her with the edible lipstick pie. cake, whatever you want to call it. So shoot her with that. And then afterwards, oh, I mean, it would help if you actually hit her with it and not miss her. Basically, the next phrase that we're going to grab is, "Oh, Baker, I love it." So go ahead and grab it. "Oh, Baker, I love it." And there we go. So continue going a little further down, and we're going to find Capuchin. And we're going to shoot him with the Razzmatazz insult. "Hey, vaquerito, go tell a tamburo." And I do apologize if I've just offended everyone with that terrible accent right there. Anyway, Capuchin's going to be fuming, and we'll have his own insult. And the one we need to grab is this one, Godpoke. Go tell Razma to draw something heroic for once. Nice teeth, bro. And then we're going back up again. And then to the right, we're going to go back into the bakery. And we're going to shoot the baker. Again, obviously right trigger. You probably figured that one out by now as we're half an hour in. We're going to shoot the baker with, "Oh, Baker, I love it." I could just speak normally. "Oh, Baker, I love it." And then afterwards, after he says that we can take the pumpkin, be sure to grab, we're going to be basically grab, "I swear it on my life." So when it pops up, make sure to grab the phrase, "I swear it on my life." And, I mean, you'd think you'd grab the snot bubbles up with him, but never mind. Doesn't matter. Right, grab the pumpkin to the right here, and then we're going to exit the bakery, and once we have exited, we are now going to go to the right in order to find Razzmatazz again. This time we're going to shoot her with Capuchin's insult. "Godpoke, go tell Razma to draw something heroic for once." And next, the next thing we're going to grab is tell Capo he's as heroic as King Toenail's clippings. So that's the one. He's as heroic as the toenail clips. There we go. This is getting disgustingly personal now. Okay, so now we need to go back down. And can't they just get together and have an argument? Like, why have we got to do this? Anyway, head down, speak to Capuchin again, shoot Capuchin with the tell Capo he's as heroic. And then, once that one is done, we're going to get tell Razma she'll live forever in the shadow of an evil tyrant. So, this one. Tell Razma she'll forever live in the shadow of an evil tyrant. For now, we won't go back up and insult Razma. We'll come back to Razzmatazz a little bit later on. So, we're going to head up and now go left here to go towards the school. We're going to shoot the vines now with the giant pumpkin. So again, up or down on the D-pad in order to get to your next part of your inventory. Shoot the next giant pumpkin. Enter the school. And we can now use the Mega Pound on the bookshelf blocking the next room. So slightly up and left, right in front of us. Left trigger, get the bookshelf out of the way. And we can enter the next room to find Cobbergale, the next god. So as always then, the options don't really matter. This time though, we are going to say yes, so we will do her a new favour. And then once she scares us, we're going to take the big boo that she yells out to us now. So as soon as she does this, which is actually quite terrifying noise, we're going to grab this phrase. So we'll grab the achievement there for meeting Cobbergale, and now we're going to head to the right. So still in the school, we're going to talk to Capuchin on the right, and we are going to take the phrase, get a haircut. So speak to him, and we're going to take the phrase, get a haircut. And then once we have taken this phrase, we will actually just shoot it back at him in order to get the Master Barber achievement. And once that is done and dusted out of the way, we're going to head out of the school. Now, just below the school, so a little bit down, tiny bit down, there's a bush with a black feather that sort of pops out now and again. Like there. So what we're going to do is shoot the bush with boo. And then we're going to grab the phrase and the crow that pops out. So grab the crow. And also make sure to grab the boo phrase that obviously popped out as well. If you don't, it can actually go away. And if that does happen, it's okay. If it does happen and you don't manage to grab that phrase, we can actually just head back into the school, go back in and speak with Cobbergale, and grab the boo phrase again. But yeah, obviously what you want to be doing in order to save a little bit more time is just grabbing the crow and grabbing the boo phrase, which comes out. So yeah, blah blah blah, red, jam stuff, boo, scary stuff. So yeah, just grab this and then head back out. So we got the first crow. And nope, we're good. We're out of here. Okay, so apologies about that. I didn't grab the phrase in time. So we're going to head to the right and up. And up again, and then you can see the next bush here on the right. So again, shoot boo at the bush, and again, make sure to grab the crow. And make sure to grab the phrase boo again. And then next up, we are going to, where are we going? So we're going to go to the left. So head to the left, and we're going to eventually see another bush. Right here, just next to the scarecrow. There you go, you can already see the black feather popping out of it. So shoot boo at the bush again. Yeah, we'll try that one again. Oh, there we go, got there eventually. And there we go, so now we got that one. We got all three done. We don't actually need the boo phrase now. So we can actually get rid of that. What we can do, though, is shoot all crows at the scarecrow. So all three crows, we will shoot at the scarecrow right here. Okay, now we are going to finally get the achievement for basically making Capuchin and Razzmatazz have a little argument. So, we're going to go past the bakery on the right. So past the bakery, back to Razzmatazz, and we're going to shoot Tell Razma She'll Forever Live in the Shadow. And that will get us the Too Far achievement. So after Razma is all fuming and then gets her in a zen out and she's all good. And the achievement unlocks. That is how we unlock that achievement. We will then go back to the left, down towards the school. And we're going to go below the doorway. We're going to talk to Better Call Saul. And we're going to grab the phrase. We're going to grab another phrase. So to the left. Obviously the unhinged Saul, as it were. You can always tell who that is. But we're going to grab the I hate that shaggy little man. Hey, Shaggy's from Scooby-Doo. And that guy is fantastic. Especially in the first live-action Scooby-Doo. Okay, so from here then we're going to head back up and we're going to go to the left into the room in which the Scarecrow was blocking. This room right here. So this is the Kata home, and in here we're going to basically go down a little bit to find Budded. B-U-D-D, Budded. 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 Anyway, Anyway, once we talk to him, and basically he wants us to prove that we're not associated with Saul, we're basically going to shoot him with, "I swear it on my life." So once he says we need to, yeah, there we go. So ain't no talking to you. We're going to shoot him now with the "I swear it on my life." Even this, he's still not convinced. So we need to shoot the phrase "I hate that shaggy little man" at him. So, yep, now shoot him with "I hate that shaggy little man." And basically now Bud's going to say the snacks are made of friendliness, the drinks are filled with glee. That is the thing that we need. So now we're going to leave this place, and basically we have to play a game of hide and seek. We're the seeker, apparently. We have to find 3 students which are hiding, which is actually very easy enough. So the first old student is directly to our right, next to the 2 candles, so just press the A button. We basically need to find 3 lines of song, and this is the first one. Frankie, who kind of looks like one of those evil chefs or something. So grab this phrase, "Our differences will bring us close," and "Mildred, we shall be." So once that is all done, again, we can just move on. So we're going to continue right, going past the bakery door, and we'll be able to see another student hiding behind a pig right here. So again, press the A button, and then we will grab the phrase, "Join your hands with anyone, sing in any key." So, join your hands with anyone. This one, sing in any key. That's the second line of song as well. And then lastly, but not leastly, if we head left and then down, basically to where Saul was originally standing at the beginning of the game, level, there's an outhouse just to the right here. This is where the next and last student is hiding. We also need to grab the phrase, "A bonfire in the evening breeze, an autumn jubilee." This one right here. And that will be the third line of song as well. So grab the phrase, it's the third line of song. And now we can go back inside the Catter home, where the scarecrow was a little bit earlier on. So we're heading up, and then we're heading left. And now, so we need to go basically down past Bud, and then to the right until we see a tree and a throne. Well, it's basically just, it's a seat, basically, with pillows on the floor. So what we need to do, we need to shoot the tree in quick succession with the 4 stanzas of the song in the correct order. So we have to do this in the correct order, but you have to be quick. So, number 1 then is going to be "A bonfire in the evening." So shoot this at the tree, and then a countdown will appear, and then we have to quickly do the next one. So "A bonfire in the evening" first. The second one is "The snacks are made of." The third one will be "Join your hands with anyone." And then, of course, the fourth one will be "Our differences will bring." So "A bonfire in the evening," "The snacks are made of," "Join your hands with anyone," and "Our differences will bring." And now we can grab the Mildred berry that the tree specifically dropped. So, hooray for us, hooray for you, hooray for everyone, woo! Very excited about that. So now we can exit the home. And there's going to be a bit of dialogue and a short cut scene after we get out of here. Okay, next up, Leah. We are going down to the school, so head down, and then left, we're going to go into the school and speak to Cobbergale as well. Basically, once we get inside here, what we're going to do is shoot Cobbergale with the Mildred berry. So, when she asks, do we know what we discovered, we'll say, yes, we do, we have. And then, eventually, we will be able to grab the phrase, Old Bloom used to make Mildred berry jam for the whole town. This one. So, grab this phrase, Old Bloom used to make Mildred jam, blah, 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 blah. This one. So now we're going to go ahead, leave the school, and we're going to head back up to the bakery. Again, we are coming to the end of chapter 2. Isn't that good for me and good for you? It's good for you. Okay, so there we go. Head up and to the right. Head inside the bakery, and once inside, we are going to shoot the baker with the phrase, Old Bloom used to make Mildred berry jam for the whole town. So you're going to shoot him with the phrase, and then we will shoot him with the Mildred berry, and then he will make the jam. Hopefully without a green, hanging, disgusting snot rag out of his nose. Okay, so out of the bakery we go, and now we're going to go to left, where basically Saul is going to make a sacrifice. Instead of letting him do the sacrifice, though, we're going to shoot him with the Mildred berry jam. So shoot him with the jam, and that will make everyone remember, and everyone will relax and chill. It's raining jam! Hallelujah, it's raining jam! Right, so everyone's happy and everyone's chill. We're going to grab one more missable achievement before we head out. Go to the right. You can see the baker is now outside. So speak to him. And he's basically going to sneeze, and we will grab the achoo. Well, it's not really a phrase, but it's one that we can grab. Again, including his snots, I suppose. So grab this phrase, achoo, right here. And we're just going to shoot it out randomly, completely anywhere, to grab the Bless You achievement. I'm going to just throw it at you. Sorry about that. It may take a few seconds for the achievement to unlock. Again, sorry about the green stuff. It was the baker. Blame him. And anytime you read in jam and bread, remember the baker's snots all go in there. So there we go. Happy days. Now, the last thing we're going to do is return to Cobbergale in the school. So down again, left. And then we're going to speak to her. Once she's done talking, we'll head right and up. And the path above will finally be unblocked, where we will find the Busy Boy battle, our first one. So how these battles work then, they're not like traditional battles in other games. We basically have to, what we do, there's a couple of pumpkins we're going to do here. We're going to grab 3 pumpkins, we're going to shoot the first 2 busy boys who approach us. They'll basically charge at us. Because we've got easy battles switched on, basically I think that just means invincibility, so you can't die, or you can't get knocked down or whatever. So it just makes it a lot easier. But yeah, so we're going to grab a bunch of pumpkins, shoot each of the first 2 busy boys who approach us. So we will grab... So yeah, basically grab the pumpkins and then just shoot the first 2 busy boys right here. Oi, mate, get out of it. Once these 2 are done, the 3rd one will come, the 3rd one with the cone on his head. What we need to do is shoot him with another pumpkin. So once he begins here, come on, come get me, bro. Oh, there we go. So shoot him with the pumpkin, and then once the cone... okay, well, I guess I'll try that again. Oh, god damn it, come on! There we go. Right, now we can take the phrase, "Humph, worthless idiot." So take this phrase... Oh, god damn it. No, it's fine. Just wait until he says, "worthless idiot," right here. So take that phrase, and then we'll shoot him with his own phrase, and that'll make him run away. And we'll be doing this basically for the next 2 battles as well. Basically taking words and then shooting them at the busy boys. And that's basically it for this battle, whatever you want to call it. Just a server achievement will appear, and then we can talk to Inspector, choose any dialogue or choose any noddings that you want. And then we'll follow the path up to Chapter 3. So this is more musically drama-y. This is basically the arts, as it were. So conversation is going to appear as we go through the bus. So head left past the stage, and just past the stage, you can head up left. You can head up here, and that is where we're actually going to find Thespius, the songwriter god. This part is actually just the exit, which of course we won't be able to get through just yet, even though realistically, you could probably just go around the hand, or you could just climb over the gate, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter, of course. So. Yeah, we don't obviously have to. We don't need to go through the exit yet because, you know, we've already just got here. So we're going to head right and then up again. So this is where Thespius, the songwriter god, is. And again, after a little talk, again, choose any noddings that you want. Yes, no's, doesn't really matter at this point. But during his chat, we're going to grab the phrase, "But we must keep creating." So, here we go. But we must keep creating. Heartfelt art starts with US. Us. Alright, finally, once he stops yapping, we can get out of here. Yes, I have someplace to be. Say yes. Yes. Let me go. Okay. So, once that is done, we've got that achievement. Thespius, of course. So once we are back outside, we are going to head basically straight down. So more or less, we're going to go straight down past the stage. So not to the right, but down past this grey goose guy looking thing right here to the musicians. And we're going to shoot the middle one with the phrase, "But we must keep creating." So shoot the middle musician. No, not with the pumpkin. We can actually get rid of those pumpkins. Alright, once that's done and everyone's happy, we'll head up to the right to the stage. And just to the left of the stage, you're going to see a big switch. We're going to use the Megapon to pull the switch to the yellow icon here on the right. So make sure to pull it on the right. You'll have to hold it until it switches. There we go. After this is done, we can then interact with the middle actress. The one with the mask. Make sure to grab the phrase, "Your personal flair makes your art so special." So this one, your personal flair. Now go to the left of the stage again. This time we're going to switch the lighting to the blue icon. So head it, so suck it all the way to the left. Suck it. I could probably think of better ways to do this, but never mind. So after the dialogue here, we're going to interact with the middle actress once more. And we are going to grab the phrase, how did this partnership go so wrong? So grab the phrase, how did this partnership go so wrong? And then finally, we're going to talk to Lee, the actor on the right. And we are going to grab the phrase, woof. I think it's time for some editing. I don't know why he woofs, but he does anyway. Woof. I think it's time for some editing. Help. So after this then, yes, that was evil enough, that was fine. Now, slightly down and to the left, we're going to find the grey guy again here, Rick Brick. Once we talk to him, you may have to talk to him twice, by the way. Sometimes it works straight off, sometimes it doesn't. I think you've got to talk to him twice, but anyway, once you have spoken to him twice, we will get the phrase, ding. Hey, what, weird face? So, yep, speak to him again. And this one, hey, weird face. Ding, hey, weird face. Right. Once we... Oh, okay, yeah. Let's finally get rid of the pumpkins. Oh, we just shot them at the dog. Sorry, dog. Come on, get the hell out of here. Right, there we go. Okay, ding, hey, weird face. The best eyes around. Interesting. Yeah, finally, let's get rid of this last pumpkin. Sorry about that. So head to the left, you can see a pig and you can see someone on the floor. Sometimes he will be on the pig, actually. His name is Condal. Now, once we have spoken to Condal, or you can actually just shoot the phrase at him, your personal flair makes your art so special. You have to kind of get in a very specific point. I'm just, jeez, oh my god, it's all kicking off and going wrong. For some reason, the angle of how you're trying to shoot it at him made this more difficult than it needed to be. Yeah, so this is what happens if you just speak to him and he just falls anyway. So yeah, try and shoot your personal flair makes your art so special at him. And he finally gets out of the way. Right, thanking you, Harry. Okay, so now we're going to head to the left. We will see a yellow glowing door in just a moment after this part. Basically, it is Clicky Tower, and that is where we're going to see the next god as well. Plus another TV and another rabbit. So here we go. Once you get close to the tower here, go inside. And then, as I said, when we get in, we are going to interact with the TV just to the left in order to get the third installment down. So once that video is done and dusting, we're going to go up. You see two people there in the way trying to hold a couch. We're going to shoot them with how did this partnership go so wrong. Doesn't matter which one, but they'll have a bit of conversation and then finally get out of our way. So once we get inside, as soon as they move out of the way, we're going to get inside and we're going to immediately hit Click Clack, the storytelling god, with woof. I think it's time for editing. Once you've done that, then we're going to grab the phrase, editing's about keeping the best stuff and cutting all the rest. So this phrase right here, grab it. Okay, so we're going to head out of the building, and then what we're going to see to the right on the street corner, literally next to the tower, is Condal. So we're going to shoot Condal, not the pig, but shoot Condal with the phrase, editing's about keeping the best stuff and cutting all the rest. That will get the busy boys over here so we can talk to Stella! So let's go to the left to find Can't You Hear Me, Yella? Stella. Stella! Anyway, what we're going to do is actually hit her with the phase. No, in fact, we're going to talk to her and then grab the phrase, please, I need that dress, first of all. With, of course, the over-the-top British accent, which is always hilarious. Please, I need that dress. That's what we're going to grab. And then afterwards, we're going to shoot her with the phase, ding. Hey, weird face. She's not going to be very happy with that, of course. But you don't actually need it anymore, but I will just grab it just in case. It's always worth grabbing it just in case. So now we're going to grab these two phases here. One, I'm sorry for calling you an ugly face, Stella. And then two, I'm a piece of human garbage for insulting you, Stella. Is that British? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're going to shoot Stella with those two phrases in order. So number one, shoot her with I'm sorry. And then two, I'm a piece of human garbage. Over the top British accent. It's an over the top accent, whatever it is. It's hilarious. Anyway, that'll get you the reprimanded achievement. Now we're going to go back to the right through the bus. And we're going to head back into the tent with the other god, Thespius. So just in between the stage right there. So once we get inside, we're going to shoot Thespius with the phrase, please, I need that dress. So shoot him immediately with, please, I need that dress. Now we can grab the phrase, we need a charming gown with lots of patterns. So grab this right here. And after the conversation, we can just leave the tent. So, head down slightly a little bit where the path opens up. This person right here. Ooh, excuse me. Booyah! Booyah! Basically, shoot him there with the, we need a charming gown with lots of patterns. And after this, he will open up his arms and we can just take his clothes right off. Delicious. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now just to the left and above. So now we got the dress. Just to the left and above, we can find the third rabbit to interact with. For another achievement. Him again. So you can see it right there, just to the left and above. Dun. Alright, so we got that one. Now we're going to go to the left, back through the bus. And we are going to shoot Stella with the dress that we just took. And like magic, she disappears. So we're going to head through the right again. So back through the bus go to the stage and we're going to interact with Stella again. And this time, so there she is there, just on the, well, sort of on the left of the stage. We're going to grab the phrase, I can't take it, open your eyes. I can't take it, open your eyes. Once we've grabbed that, go back over to the left-hand side on the switch. And we're going to now move it to the middle position. So from the blue to the middle, where it's a little bit sunnier. Happy days. Right. Talk to Hersha, who is on the very, very left. This girl right at the director. And we're going to grab the phrase, if we had that purple bulb, we could really spice up our show. So when it pops up, if we had that purple bulb. And now we're going to go back all the way to the left, through the bus once again. And this time we're going to go up where all the busy boys and Condor are. And we're going to shoot this phrase at the bouncer. I can't stand it. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I can't take it. Open your eyes. And there we go. And then he'll sort of, Babu or John will just sort of get out of the way in a second. There he goes. Right. Good job. Okay, so once we have done that, we'll go back down. We're going to talk to P, who is on the left, just next to the elevator doors. And we're going to grab, no more capo, time to seize the means of deduction. So when this phrase comes up, no more capo, grab this one. And, ooh, rather excitingly, we can now enter the door where the bouncer was hiding. This is the club, the Soul Cricket Club. I'm going to the club tonight. Okay, so once we are inside, Capuchin is going to be on the left. There he is, and we're going to shoot him with no more capo, time to seize the means of deduction. That'll get us the chill out achievement. So there we go. You can suck it up if you want, but we don't actually need it anymore. And then as soon as Capuchin stops talking, the achievement will unlock. There it is. Nice, rare, beautiful. Okay, head to the right here. On the desk, we're going to speak to Patience. Now, we're going to shoot Patience with... we're going to speak to her, and then we're going to shoot her with, if we had that purple bulb, we could really spice up our show. So shoot her with that. Basically, though, we have obviously got to do a little matchmaking. We've obviously got to do something. Because that's how video games work. You can't just ask for a thing and get it. No, we got to do stuff. After that, so after she's done talking about the speed dating, she's going to start a pretty lengthy story. It's about 1.5 minutes or so. But it will give us the Test of Patience achievement. So just stay here, wait till she finishes. Okay, so finally, after she sort of shuts her noise hole a little bit, sorry, Patience. Yes, we're still listening, we need the achievement. But now we're going to start the matchmaking for the speed dating event. So, first of all, talk to Robert, who is up on the left, just past Capuchin. A glorious mustache as he has right here. And what we're going to do is we are going to grab the phrase, I need a big beefcake kind of guy. So, once you have grabbed that, we're going to leave the club and we're going to shoot the bouncer with the phrase. So, straight outside and then shoot the bouncer with the I need a big beefcake kind of guy. So, now go ahead and grab the phrase, I'd love to go on a date with this Robert fella. So, grab this phrase. And now go back inside the club. In the club. And then shoot Robert with John's reply. Babua John's reply, shall I say. So straight up again to the left. Glorious mustache man. Shoot him with the phrase, I'd love to go on a date with this Robert fella. There we go. So that's round one done. Well, if you can actually shoot him accurately, like I just didn't. Twice. God damn it, come on. Okay, got him. I got him. Right, so love is on the line, baby. Next, we are going to talk to Sheila, who is the lady in the suit, the lady below Capuchin. This gal right here. So we need to grab, I need a busy cutie who never has any time for me. It's mad that a lot of people have a lot of different loves and likes and what they prefer, isn't it? But yeah, grab this. I need a busy cutie who never has any time for me. Alright, so once we have left the Soul Club, we're going to head through the bus on the right all the way to the stage. And we're going to speak to Hersha, who would be on the left. Here is Hersha, the chocolate bar, so we'll shoot her with the phrase, I need a busy cutie. And we are going to grab the phrase, alright, I've got a cool 15 later for lunch. See ya, Sheila. There it is, grab that. And before we leave, we are going to change the lighting now to yellow. So to the right hand side. So make sure to change the lighting here to the right hand side so it's all nice and sunny once again. And then we're going to talk to Stella. So the second lady in there. And grab It Just Makes Me Smile to Spend Time With You. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so grab that. And then we're going to head all the way back into the left, through the bus, into the Soul Cricket Club. So, first up, let's shoot Sheila with the phrase, I've got a cool 15 later for lunch. See ya, Sheila. Na Sheila's wheels. There we go, so that's another one done. And now, after the conversation here, we are going to interact with Mina Fina, who is up on the right. So just head straight up, and there she is on the right. Mina Fina. It's a great name. But what we're going to do, once we speak to her, we're going to grab the phrase, gimme a bookish boy with a big squishy cuddly body. Nice. Right, once we're done, we will head out of the club and we'll just go slightly left into the old clicky tower. We're going to go and see Click Clack. So past everyone here, slightly left and up. And then once we get in here, we are going to shoot Click Clack with the phrase, give me a bookish boy with the big squishy cuddly, yeah, that one. So immediately when we get in, shoot him with give me a bookish boy. Now we can grab his reply, which is going to be, I don't smooch humans, but Mina's welcome to cuddle anytime. Yeah, I suppose if gods were the human, oh, that's a controversy waiting to happen, especially with all the social media these days. Anyway, so once that is done and get out of here, we're going to go back to the Seoul Cricket Club and shoot Mina with a response. Right, so now for the last layer, we're going to head to the right to speak to Patience again, old Patience here. And we are actually going to shoot her with Stella's phrase. It just makes me smile to spend time with you. Or something. Yeah, that one. So shoot Patience with this phrase, and she's going to be all happy, and we'll finally get the purple romantic bulb. It was a long time. There's a lot of stuff we had to do, a lot of walking just to get a damn bulb. Couldn't I have just paid you a tenner for it? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it's all done. Grab the bulb there, and let's go all the way back now to the stage. Right, so once we're here, shoot the purple bulb in the middle, of course. And then move the switch over to the middle. And then it starts going all good. Now we're going to advance all through the dialogue. We got romance in the air, baby. Right, now we are going to interact with Biella, the third one, so the one in the middle, very middle there, Biella. And we are going to take the phrase, what's important isn't the spotlight. So as soon as that pops up, make sure to grab what's important isn't the spotlight. So that's nice. Now we're going to talk to Stella, not Biella, but Stella, and we're going to grab the phrase, it's obviously you. 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 This one. It's obviously you. So now we're going to head back through the bus on the left to go to downtown Hobbyhoo. But basically we're going to go back into the Clicky Tower. Going back into Click Clack's room. Now, what we need to do here is we have to shake our head on a specific bit this time. So when we get into Click Clack's room, we need to shake our head no when asked if fame was always what Thespius wanted. Then, before advancing in the text again, shoot him with what's important isn't the spotlight. And now we will shake our head again to I've ruined it permanently. And then when he asks what the performance is really about, we need to shoot him with it's obviously you. So, yes. So, I do apologise. The edit is a bit out of sync here. But, yeah. So, we need to say no to ask him if fame was what Thespius wanted. Shoot him with what's important isn't the spotlight. Shake your head when he says I've ruined it permanently. And then when he asks what the performance is really about, shoot him with it's obviously you. So again, for whatever reason, I apologise that the edit wasn't quite what it is, but that's what you got to do. Once you get outside then, shoot the book. So we need to grab the new episode, which we just grabbed right outside it. We're going to leave the tower, head back over to the stage, and then we're going to shoot Herschel with the new script, and then go to the empty pillows behind us there. So there we go then. That's the performance of a lifetime. Again, apologies about the click-clack edit there. I really don't know sort of what happened. But hopefully you got through that part quite, easily enough anyway. Anyway, once we have done this, we will get the achievement for giving a hobby-hoo a performance for the ages. Now we'll just head straight down, see the musical guys, and we'll speak to Daffodil, the left-hand guy. The singer who's not the singer. Now grab the phrase, "I'm ham hot for a handsome god." Which is quite smooth, actually. So, with that, we're going to go back into Click-Clack's room. So, through the bus on the left again, into the Clicky Tower. And we're just going to go ahead and shoot him with Daffodil's words. You can, basically, he's going to ask you, it's gossip, okay? We all have a bit of gossip. But we can just say yes to the first one in order to get the achievement out of the way here. So, yep, into Click-Clack's Tower. Shoot him with Daffodil's words. "I'm ham hot for a handsome god." And then just basically, whenever he asks who you've got a crush on, or whatever, just say yes. So shake your head, yes. This will give us the double date achievement. And once it's done, we can leave the tower. And now we can head out of here. We are done with this chapter. So go ahead and just dispose of these phrases that we don't need anymore. So get rid of all of the phrases that we don't have, and we'll be getting into the Busy Boys Battle 2. So basically, this time you are going to be shot at by two of the Busy Boys. They are providing covering fire while shooting various items at you. One of them will shoot a coin. We're going to grab the coin and we're going to shoot it at the king machine, which was that machine right there. And then we just need to grab a couple of dialogues and then shoot it at the P who is charging at us. So easy enough. Again, as long as you got the easy battles or whatever it is on, you should have no problems doing this. So P is going to charge at you. So obviously you need to try and avoid P. And then just watch out for the coin when they shoot it at you. There we go. Once we have the coin, excuse me, once we have the coin, go ahead and shoot it at the king machine, and then we need to grab the phrase, "It's okay, you can talk to me." So quickly grab that, and then shoot it at P. Then we'll just do the same thing again. So once you get shot at by a coin, there we go, not the crow, but the coin. Suck up the coin, put it in the king machine again, and then this time we are going to grab the phrase, "You've got nothing to be afraid of." It'll cycle through, so you just have to wait. But yeah, grab "You've got nothing to be afraid of" when it pops up. Okay, so once you've grabbed the next coin, which gets shot at you, again, we will shoot it once again at the king machine, and this time we will grab the phrase, "So stand up for yourself." Again, it'll cycle through, so you'll just have to wait, but make sure to grab the phrase, "So stand up for yourself," and then shoot that at P, and it'll end the battle. Okay, let's get into Inspector's van, nip through the dialogue as always, and then once we have finished, we'll follow the path up to Buzzhuzz, which will be chapter 4 out of 5. Okay, so before heading into, well, before we're able to progress into the plaza, there are Busy-Boy papers we need to collect, 5 of them. The first one is on the left, right here, as we begin. So, just before passing the fence, so head there. A little bit up and to the right is a bit of a black rock, yeah, here. So make sure to grab this one, this is the next one. Up a tiny little bit more, you'll see a wall. There are 2 more papers that we can grab, one on the right and one on the left. And then a little bit left and down once we get to the sandbags. So here we go, there it is then. So this is the 5th one. And now we can talk to Alexi. Just lounging, just having a chill underneath the umbrella, you know, drinking a burr, drinking a nice Coca-Cola, as it were. So we'll speak to Alexi. And then what we need to do is shoot all 5 of the papers at Alexi, who, once he has all 5 papers, will move and knock in the gate down in the progress. In the process, not the progress. Close enough. Now we need to go and grab a few phrases from everyone. So first of all, talk to Alexi and grab the A Sunny Brero phrase. This one, A Sunny Brero. So once you grab this, we're going to head slightly to the left to find Condal. Yep, the old pig farmer. And we're going to grab the phrase, Hello, greetings. Hello, greetings. So grab that one. And then we're going to go up to find Dr. Kara, the lady standing by the statue. Very angry looking woman standing by the statue. We're going to talk with her, and the phrase we're going to grab is, Get scram lost gone. This one. Yeah, angry. Green teeth. Brush your teeth, bruh. Bruh your teeth, okay? Okay, next we're going to go to the right and speak with Bananathan, who's sitting on a big pool chair thing. Let's grab the phrase, I order you to open this alley. So, I order you to open this alley. That's the one. And then once we are done with this, we can then go up and left, and we're going to see a glowing doorway to meet Bauhazo. So, this door right here, the one with the eyeballs on it, or whatever. It's pretty creepy, actually, but we're going to go in and meet Bauhazo. And then once inside, we're going to shoot Bauhazo. with Get Scram Lost Gone. That is going to get us an achievement. The Telltale achievement. So, before doing anything else, shoot him with Get Scram Lost Gone. There we go. So that will get you the Telltale achievement. Then we're going to shoot him with the order, I order you to open this alley. Yeah, there we go. The achievement will unlock there. So now shoot him with, I order you to open this alley. Once the achievement unlocks, which it now has. Now, when he repeats it, you need to grab the phrase again. So you need to grab the phrase, I order you to open this alley from Bauhazo. There we go. And then, once we're done, keep spamming the A button to leave his room for meeting the God of Memory. Which, of course, he is. Good with that nose as well. There's a lot of stuff you can keep in that nose. Like snot and stuff. Okay, once outside, we're going to go back over to Bananathan on the right, sitting down. We're going to shoot him with the I order you to open this alley from Bauhazo. If you shoot it from what he said, he'll just say, don't shout my own orders at me, or whatever. Anyway, once that's done, he'll remove the gate. That'll get us another achievement, Orderer. And now we can go to the right and enter the glowing door, which will be Huzzlemug's room. So not this door, but this door, the glowing one. So we need to make sure to grab the phrase betrayal tree. Yeah. Betrayal and cruelty, I think. Yeah, so grab that phrase and then finish the conversation to leave the room and figure out what the hell's going on. Once we are out of here, head slightly left, you can see the shady door. Now, just like the tree from Chapter 2, we are timed in order to shoot specific phrases. But this time, you can do it in any order. So, they're all the four that we've grabbed. Get Scram Lost Gone, a Sunnybrero, Hello Greenish, and Betrayal Tree. Just shoot them in any order. You'll have no problems doing that. But we'll enter the doorway in just a minute to find the resistance inside the bunker. It's a guerrilla bunker. A resistance! We don't have many resistance fighting groups anymore, do we? It's all just crap after crap. Which I'm right. Right, walk inside. We'll start a little bit of dialogue. And then we'll need to speak to the baker on the right-hand side. The one with the snot dribbling out of his nose. Delicious. So go ahead and speak to the baker, the old snot rag himself. And then we need to grab the phrase, excuse me, paint cleaning is no longer needed. Excuse me, paint cleaning no longer needed. So get away from Green Nose. We'll head out and to the left, going back into the main plaza area. Where we seen Dr. Kara standing outside the statue, we'll just go a little bit more left of that to find Capuchin standing under art supplies or hanging under a net. So there's Capuchin. There we go. So you see the art supplies up above. Shoot him with, excuse me, painting, cleaning for no longer needed. And he'll repeat it back, so we need to grab that from Capuchin. So grab this one from Capuchin. Excuse me, paint, cleaning is no longer needed. Make sure to grab that. Then, after this, we need to go back to the right and shoot that phrase, the Capuchin phase, at Dr. Kara by the statue. So make sure to shoot it. No, no, go back. Left. 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 Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, you guys. So yeah, shoot him with the Capuchin phase. Excuse me, paint cleaning is no longer needed. Yeah, okay. Just took the mick a bit there. Sorry. There we go. Pigeons await. We're all good. Right, go back to the bunker in the alley to the right and go back into the Resistance Guerrilla bunker and speak to Cotton, who is the blue guy with the red nose or something. He'll give us another task. Also, go ahead and grab the phrase, I'm not blue with fright, just blue. It's going to be coming. There it is. I'm not blue with fright, just blue. So grab this, and then before leaving the bunker, there's a red, there's a folder with the, this one right here, just to the left. So it's called a red thing. So grab the red thing from the floor before leaving the bunker, and then once outside the bunker, just to the left, just to the left of the doorway is a blue azure rose. So make sure to grab this rose right here before we head on. Now we're going to go back to the right and enter Huzzlemug's room again. The other god. A whole bunch of gods in here having a terrible time they are. So immediately what we're going to do is shoot Huzzlemug with the blue azure rose. So shoot the azure rose at Huzzlemug, and then when she asks about the prom dance, are you asking me to prom dance? Say yes. So shake your head yes. That'll get us the prom queen achievement, which is nice. Very, very nice. We are charming. Very charming, of course. Right, before leaving, we need to grab the phrase, your presence makes me blush bright red, bright cheek. This one right here. Your presence makes me blush bright red, bright cheek. And that is good. So, no, I'm good. No, just shake your head no now. I don't need any idea inspiration. Well, so then, bye-byes, yeah, you too. Okay, so once we are back outside, we need to go all the way to the left. Basically past the statue, past Capuchin, and we need to find a Dr. Kara. So, here we go, past the statue here, past Capuchin, and the art supplies, and Dr. Kara, there she is. So, we need to grab the green flappy pigeon right next to her, there. Excuse me. So, grab the green flappy pigeon. And just to the left of her is Pua. who is assisting basically with the paint. Now, what we need to do, you can see these three large paint vials. We need to shoot the green flappy in the leaf one, green leaf, etc. So shoot the green in the leaf one to the left. The red thing in the lips, red lipstick, red thing, yeah. And then, of course, the blue azure rose in the water paint. Sort of whatever that is. Blue for water, of course. So, now we need to fill them to the top, but we need to go and grab a couple of phrases. We've already got one, the red one. So, now we need to go back to the right and up past Capuchin and the art supplies, and we'll find Trip, who's standing in a doorway right here. Hello, Trip. Now, talk to him, her, and grab the phrase, I'm not green with envy, I'm just green. So make sure to grab this one. And of course, we've already got the red. We also have the blue one as well. So we just need to go all the way back to the vats of paint or whatever it is. And just shoot them in the correct ones. So I'm not green, shoot it on the left. The red one, shoot in the middle. And the blue one, shoot on the right-hand side. Okay, now we're going to head to the right. Go to where Capuchin was standing in the art supplies, or still is. P has removed the bucket. So we're going to grab the bucket from P, from behind P. Or behind Pooh, whatever you want to call who. Shoot it at Pua. So go and shoot it at Pua, who is on the left right here. Ah, yeah, damn it, my accuracy. Luckily, I can pee 100%. But many men have that problem. They aim for the bowl and miss. Just happens sometimes. Anyway, after the dialogue, he's going to fill it with some paint. And then what we're going to do is grab the goopy bucket of paint. And we're going to go and shoot it at the Plaza statue where Dr. Kara was standing at earlier on. So there we go. That's going to get all disgusting and messy. Now, in the pool behind, you're probably going to see a pink heron fish. Just hopping out. There we go. We need to grab that fish. There we go. Come in. Come in. There it is. Right, we got that. That's going to stink up the Megapon a bit. But, well, I think there's been worse that's gone in this Megapon. Right, go above the pool and then to the right where we can find a cat. So here we go, just in this area here. So shoot the pink heron fish at the cat for an achievement. Meow. There we go. Meow it is. Okay, once that's done, head to the right back into the gorilla bunker where the resistance are. And we're going to speak to Snotbag Baker. Go ahead and make sure to grab the phrase, "We need a spare uniform, please." So, not this one. Oh, in fact, yeah, that one. Yeah, we need a spare uniform. Does he say please? I don't know. No, I don't think he does. Either one. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, whichever one you grab. But, yeah, you can either grab the first one I grabbed or the second one there. We need a spare uniform, please. Whatever. We are at it here. So, we are going to go up towards Barhazo's room, but we're not actually going to go into Barhazo's room. We're going to go into the one that Trip was standing in, to the left. So, not this one, but the one on the left. It's now open. Trip is gone. So, head inside. There's going to be another TV here with a Busy Boy video to watch, and another bunny to interact with. So, there you go, immediately on your left. Interact with the bunny and the TV to get another 2 achievements. So, once those 2 are done, dusted, and brown bread busted, we're going to head out of the Busy Boy barracks, which is where we're in, and we're going to go over to the right to Barhazo's room. Barhazo, sorry. So, yep, just head to the right. And then, once we start a bit of dialogue with him, the next phrase that we're going to grab is, "Why can't you just let it go? Let it go." So that's what we're going to grab next. So why can't you just let it go? Yeah, I basically just say no to everything else just to get the hell out of there. Right, so we're going to head down. We're going to now shoot Capuchin, who is now buried underneath the art supplies. So we'll head down. We're going to shoot, "Why can't you just let it go?" at P. So make sure to shoot "Why can't you just let it go?" there at P. And yeah, you know exactly what's going to happen. So now we're going to go ahead and shoot Capuchin with the We Need a Spare Uniform. If you can. It may take a few attempts right there, but yeah, we need a spare uniform. Shoot it at Capuchin. And then we need to grab the response. We need a new uniform. So that's the one. We need a uniform. We need a new uniform. So once we've grabbed that, we can go back up and enter the Reeceyboy barracks once again, where Trip was standing outside of. This is the one. And now behind the counter is Vibia. And we need to shoot Vibia with We Need a New Uniform. Because obviously it comes from Capuchin, Capuchin, whatever it is. So there we go. So nip through the dialogue and grab the uniform off the ground. There it is, just to the right, so make sure to grab that. Right, so once we get back to the statue, Alexi is going to be trying to charge into you. So, you know, just dodge it. She's not very good, so that comes in handy for us. But we do need to remove the barrier blocking the statue with the Megapon. So you're going to see, there it is. So it's all been blocked off. But Alexi's going to try and charge you. You just need to remove the wooden barricade that is blocking it. And then we need to shoot the uniform at the model underneath the statue. So shoot the model there with the uniform. And then once that's done, we're going to head back to the right, back into the Resistance Guerrilla Bunker. Once you have spoken to Capitan Extrano, we're going to leave the bunker. We're going to go left, and we're going to talk to Capuchin again, who is not buried underneath the art supplies, and who's just chilling out by quite close to the statue. So again, there's going to be a couple more here that are going to try and shoot you and stuff, but here is Capuchin. So speak, and then grab the No Useless Gods, one leader's plenty phrase. This one here, no useless gods, one leader is plenty. Now, what we're going to do, go back to the statue, avoid the charge and being shot at again, remove the wooden barricade here once more, and then we're going to shoot the base of the statue with no useless god, one leader's plenty, there we go, and then just nip through the dialogue, and finally, the plaza will finally open up and we can get out of here. So, coming up to Chapter 5 and the last Busy Boys battle as well. So we're going to keep walking right, and we're going to see, well, there it is, Inspector's Abandoned Van. Now, it's basically, after the dialogue, Capuchin here will end up challenging us. Now, what we need to do at the start, we need to grab, he'll obviously taunt and charge at us. We need to grab the phrase, "You're nothing to me." So, once the battle starts, as I said, the first thing that we need to grab is "You're nothing to me" here. And then what you need to do is we need to shoot this at the inspector machine at the right-hand side. Once the machine repeats the phrase, we need to grab it from the machine. So shoot that at the machine. Once it repeats it, now make sure to grab it. And then you need to shoot that phrase from the machine back to Capuchin. So, the next phrase that we need to grab from Capuchin is "I'm the only one that Inspector will protect." This one here, "I'm the only one that Inspector will protect." So grab that, shoot that back into the machine again. So shoot that back into the machine. Once the machine grabs it and tells it back to you, make sure to grab it and then throw that back at Capuchin. And the final one we need to grab is "Inspector only cares about me. So make sure to grab that one when it pops up. "Inspector only cares about me. And then do the same thing, shoot it at the machine. And then grab it back and then shoot it back at Capuchin. And then that will be finished. Okay, once we're done here, head back to the left, go up towards Inspector's van. We can now get inside and start Chapter 5, which isn't a very long one, and a lot of it is basically just dialogue. So, once we are able to move our character here, we need to... So we can move the camera with the view down and use A to interact with what is on the ground. So it'll be the mouse. And then now look at the button. So push the red button here on the left. A little bit more dialogue will appear. Now look to the left and use the left trigger to open up the vent. And then the A button when prompted. There it is. And that'll turn on the next screen. Now go to the right hand side and again use the left trigger to remove the panel. And then press the A button to flip the switch. That'll turn on the screen. and then go through the conversation.
Boss.
So once we are transported here, just go forward and we'll be able to meet the king, and we'll finally find out what in the hell damn Sam ball bag is going on here.
No, this no, let this boss, boss, no, this boss, let no, no. Let's no, this, let's no, boss, this. Boss, let's.
So it's Inspector all along, incredible. Right, so basically what's going to happen now is if you've got we're just going to keep heading to the right. So you need to just keep avoiding the fists. If you have the easy battles turned on, you can't really die or anything like that. But you know, it's just a nice little challenge you want to set up for yourself. The path here will continue heading on to the right once you've grabbed the Megapon. So once you've grabbed it, we'll continue moving to the right when we can, again, avoiding the fists. And then, after this, we'll cycle through the dialogue until we can grab the phrase, "Why are you frightened?" So here is where we're going to grab the phrase again. "Why are you frightened?" Say it from King. That's the one. And then once you've grabbed this, make sure to shoot it at Inspector, who is on the right. Right then, so for this next part, what you're going to do, there's going to be fists that will drop down and try to smash you. Once a fist has dropped down, grab it, and then shoot it at the pile of stuff that are blocking the gods. We need to do this 2 times. So with that done, we now need to grab the phrase from Huzzlemug, "It's okay, alright, to be afraid of death." So grab this one, and then shoot that at Inspector as well. Same thing again then. What we're going to do is move to the right and follow the pathway up. In fact, no, we just need to follow the pathway up now. So obviously try and avoid the fists. The pathway will continue. Again, you've got the easy battles on, so you can't die or anything like that, but it is just a case of just getting through them. Some fists will start flying towards you, and then in a bit... Oh, here we go. So we've got the hand barrier here. All you need to do is just suck up all these hands and just throw them away. So suck them all up and then continue on your way. And you'll need to do this 2 times again. So next up, after removing all the hands here, we need to grab the phrase Hector, is this how you want to be remembered? Here by Miss Mitternacht. And then we need to shoot Inspector with the phrase Hector, is this how you want to be remembered? So the last thing we've got to do then, so after them trying to kick your buns all the way through the game, now they want to help. I mean, if they tried helping earlier, this probably wouldn't have happened. Anyway, it's all good. What we need to do is just get all 5 of the busy boys and then just put them into the rift, and that's basically the end of the game. So just grab all 5. There you go, 4, 5, that'll do. Everyone except Capuchin, I suppose. And then just head up and then shoot them all into the rift where the gods are struggling to, you know, keep themselves together, as it were. So just shoot them all the way up here, and it'll just be one big cutscene, go through all the dialogue, and the end of the game, and that will get you your final achievement. Yeah.
This lad. Bon. Là-dedans.
And there it is then. So just to finish the game, you can speak to people if you want, otherwise you'll head all the way down, speak to the lumberjack lady, Jacqueline, and then end the game. So there we go then, guys and gals. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the guide and that it helped. If you did, of course, don't forget to like, hype the video, subscribe, comment, like, share, do all that stuff. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Game Pass game, guys and gals. Big Low.